My name is Adnan Saani Dangote. I come from a small city in Ghana called Tamale. I want to plead with you to watch this video till the very end because you are going to be grateful. Somebody is going to sell this same idea to you. Look at this. Your ignorance is bigger than your knowledge. That means that whatever you don't know is much bigger than what you know. And for you to expand your circle of knowledge, you have to go through something called a paradigm shift. And basically, a paradigm shift is the moment in your life where you realize for the first time you are learning something new for the first time. The moment in your life where you are realizing, oh, so this is what this is. This is how this works. You are realizing that for the first time. For a lot of you, this very video will be your paradigm shift. If you are having a lot of paradigm shifts in your life, what it means is that you are ignorant, but it also means that you are growing, which is important. If you are not getting paradigm shifts in your life, it means that, unfortunately, you are not growing, or that you know everything in the world, which is unlikely. I have had a few paradigm shifts in my life, but one of the biggest paradigm shifts I have had is what I am going to talk to you about in this video. When I didn't know this, I was all over the place. The day I understood this, I can say to the glory of God that this concept allowed me to dominate my industry. And by talking about this in this video, I actually lose money because there is a chance that my competitors can see this video. But the moral validation of opening the eyes of 10 million people is more satisfying to me. Two of the world's biggest names, most successful men, sat together at a table. Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. And Bill Gates' father played a game on both men. He asked them, could you both take a piece of paper and write just one word that you can say that this word contributed to your success? Do you know what the word was? It wasn't hard work. It wasn't investment and savings. The word was this word. When I got this idea, I took the idea and ran away. That was all I needed to know. A lot of people in my industry were investing in transportation, were investing in restaurants. I said I am in the business of hospitality and I'm going to stay in the business of hospitality, real estate. Listen, never leave your job to go and start a business. Because every time that you leave something to go and start another thing, you start from zero. The point is to never start from zero. 90% of businesses are good businesses. Otherwise, people will not be doing them. The reason why you are doing those businesses and it's not working for you is because it's not the business that will make you rich. It is the momentum that you will build in that business that is going to make you rich. Start noticing this in your areas. Start noticing this in your communities. You see that anyone who has succeeded in anything, be it teaching, be it politics, be it business, the person has been in it for at least 2 years. Show me a man who has become successful in a business in 1 month or in 2 months, and I'll show you a future poor man. Because to build wealth, you have to build a muscle. It's like going to the gym. You cannot go to the gym just one day and you expect to get muscles. You have to keep going. 20% of businesses fail within 1 year. 50% of businesses fail within 5 years. Do you know who those businesses belong to? The newcomers. Because the newcomers, they come in, they find that it's not going well, then they run out. The newcomers. They come in, they can even be the demand, but they just can't fit in. And they leave. If you are watching this video, I assume that you ate something today, or yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Please listen to this valuable advice, please. Whatever fed you, whatever is paying your bills should have 80% of your attention. 80% of your attention should go to whatever is feeding you. Whatever is feeding you is sacred. Even if you depend on the charity of someone else to eat, give that person 80% of your attention. Call that person and find out how they are doing. Call that person and find out how you can help them. Give 80% to your job. Never start 2 businesses, 3 businesses. There was a time I used to pride myself as being the CEO of that group of companies. I was very proud of it, but I understood that was why I wasn't going far in it. If your net worth is less than $1 million, don't diversify. Do only one thing. But why have I said 80% and not 100%? Because most of the time, you haven't yet figured yourself out. God has given every man something that only they can do, or something that a kind of value they are supposed to offer to the world. And most of the time, you haven't found that yet out. And you will make a very fundamental mistake by dedicating your life to something that is not the grace of God. So you have to use 20% to explore. Any business that will take more than 20%, don't do it. Now, at what point do you decide? What do I decide which one is my 20% and which one is my 80%? If you give 20% of your attention to something, whenever that thing starts to make you money more than your 80%, it is time to switch. Because if 20% of your attention can give you as much as your 80%, you don't need the 80% anymore. If you can, you have to to hire other people and give 100% of that thing. But if you can't, leave it and make the 20% your new 80%. Very, 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 very important. A lot of people have had motivation and they have left their jobs to go and start businesses and it didn't go well. Which is the most popular drink in the world? Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola, do you know that they don't even make their bottles? Another company makes their bottles because you want to give all your attention to something. I'm not making videos every day because I have my business that is my 80%. I have my business that is feeding me. I have to give it 80% of my attention. I will give this 100% of my attention the day this pays me as much as my business, because this is 20% of my energy. And if 20% of your energy can pay you as much as 80% of your energy, why do you have to continue to do the one that is 80? This thing that I'm telling you is very important. And if your net worth is less than $1 million, don't diversify in anything. People who are diversifying is people who have really made money in life. If you have made money in life, you can decide to diversify. But if you are still trying to make it in life, dedicate your energy and everything to just one business, one job, and sometimes one person.